Does your business procedure manual contain a how-to guide on how to turn a negative situation into a positive one? Don't laugh, because today I'm going to show you 5 ways on how negativity can disconnect you from your customer, and I'll coach you on how to turn it around fast. Positivity and enthusiasm is directly linked to your business success and your profitability. My name is Coach Theresa Prim, and every week I will bring you a new video to give you new strategies in order to help you in your business, with your customers, and for yourself. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel below and hit the bell so that every time I post a new video, you'll get notified. Love that song. Listen, here's your encouragement for today. You are courageous. You're courageous and you're assertive and you put yourself out there to other people, even though you might have all of this stuff going on inside, things that you've been dealing with at home, maybe a situation that just happened, but they don't even know about it. But then you're bold and you're courageous and you're assertive and you put yourself out there anyway for the good of them, for their well-being, for their desires. You know, if you are a realtor, you're putting yourself out there for the fact that they're looking for a home for their family, or they want to move from one place to another. Congratulations. And you know what? Congratulations for doing it when you've got this, crap inside of you because you've had to deal with situations, personal situations, situations that are beyond your control, and all you'd really rather do is go and cry. But I tell you, I'm so I get so excited inside when I think about the fact that you are in front of people and you've got this going on inside of you and they don't know it. And yet then it's okay to get back in your car and cry. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and do it. Turn on a song that'll make you cry, It's okay. It's okay. You're still going to have the courage. You're still going to be bold. You're still going to be assertive. All of this good stuff. And you're going to do it in front of your customers and clients. I commend you. Great job. Last week, I had a friend of mine call me who's a realtor. She wanted to vent a little bit about something that's happening with her at home. She told me the situation and my heart just broke for her. It broke for 3 reasons. First of all, it broke because of the situation itself. The second reason is because she had to endure it. But the third reason is because she had to now get her coat and her shoes on, and she had to jump in her car and go meet with clients. She couldn't take a moment to breathe after this situation happened. And so if you are in the same situation today and you have to go put a smile on your face after a situation has happened, stay tuned. I hope to help you. So if you're having a bad day and you just can't shake that feeling of negativity that's on the inside and it is now showing on the outside, here are 5 reasons that negativity can disconnect you from your customer. The first reason is that it removes hope from them. So if you have, now think about this, if you have a product or a service and they come to you hopeful that you will meet or exceed their expectations, and your attitude, or I say the word countenance, is negative, it might remove hope from their mind that what they've come to you for is what they've expected. The second reason why negativity might disconnect you from your customer is that it makes them feel less important. Years ago, I heard this, and it is something that my husband and I live by. When someone walks into the room, they should be the most important person in your life at that moment. Now think about that. Anytime someone comes into your world, into your presence, into your room, you make them feel important, even for a few seconds. So negativity can make them feel unimportant if you're showing a negative attitude about yourself. There's a book that I read last year. It's called The Power of Moments. It's by Chip and Dan Heath. And in this book, it describes Disney World and how Disney has created magical moments for people. And so it's experiences that people go through in order to feel important at Disney, because everything's big, you know? And so think about it the next time you talk to a customer or a client, that your negativity might make them feel unimportant. The third reason is that negativity momentarily separates you from your business. It dials down your passion. It might remove your devotion for your business and your company and your purpose. Have you ever read the book, The E-Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber? If not, I recommend this book to every business owner, entrepreneur, solopreneur. It's excellent. In the book, Michael describes the three different parts to a business: an entrepreneur, a manager, and a technician. And if you are not inside the role that you are meant to be working on during the day, and especially if you're a solopreneur, if you are a one-person show and you're doing all of these, you've got to know whether or not you're working on your business and you're being a manager or an entrepreneur, or you're working in your business and you're being the technician and you're with the customers or clients. You have to discern which role you're playing. And if you have a negativity about you, it will disconnect you from your business. And so you can't play your roles as strong and as at 100% as you usually do. And so no matter what, you don't want to be disconnected with your business in any way, shape, or form. So if this is resonating with you in any way, please know that I do understand. In 2016, I lost my father, and I was in a thriving real estate business at the time. And I remember standing at the gas pump thinking, I wished I had somebody to go to my appointments for me. But I didn't. And it was okay. My brother and I still went through everything. But I cried ugly tears. I cried ugly tears on my steering wheel for many days because I wanted some time off to grieve. And so if you want to cry some ugly tears, I'm here. We can jump on a 15-minute phone call just so I can listen to you. Or you can email me, Theresa@theresaprim.com. I'm here, feeling it. I did it. I'm here. So the first two reasons that negativity might disconnect you from your customer has to do with your customer themselves. The third reason I gave you has to do with your business. The final two reasons have to do with you. And number 4 is a little difficult for me to say. Number 4 is negativity disconnects you from your customer because it doesn't allow you to feel the empathy and compassion that you should have for them in the moment. Ouch. And the reason that's so difficult is because you want empathy, you want compassion. But as a service-based professional, in front of customers and clients all day long, whether it be now on the phone or at curbside, My daughter's a waitress. She still sees customers every single day. And if she's having a bad day, she can't have the empathy and compassion for her customers and clients as she normally would have, because she herself doesn't have it to give. And so that's a hard pill to swallow. But I want to tell you a little story about when I was a waitress 20 years ago at a local Mexican restaurant. And okay, I'm a slow learner. It took me a couple of years to learn this. I probably could have made a lot more money if I would have learned it quicker. But what had happened was a family came in and sat down at my table. And the gentleman just was not nice at all. I mean, he made my life difficult, let's just say. And so by the time they left, I was in tears. I mean, I was in the back room just crying and crying to, my fellow employees, my fellow servers. And I realized then, and I'll never forget this, that if I don't wipe the tears and move on to the next customer is going to see that I'm not at my fullest, and they may not unconsciously tip me the way they would have if I was my positive go lucky self. Well, why wasn't I my positive self? Is because someone made me feel that way. So it's not easy when you're in customer service. I'm going to tell you right now, it is a calling. It is a calling that you have inside of you to deal with people, because there's a whole lot of people that won't deal with others face to face. And you are doing a fantastic job, and it's a calling. So keep it up. And the fifth and final reason why negativity might disconnect you from your customers is that it removes future regrets. This is a very hard topic for me to broach today. However, it's about our emotions. Customers connect with emotions. They buy from emotions. That's why you have slogans like Burger King, have it your way. What is that saying? That's saying on an emotional level, I can buy that burger, okay, and have it my way. L'Oreal has their slogan is because you're worth it. Again, people buy from emotions. And if your emotion in front of customers and clients is negative, okay, their emotion can't connect with yours. And ultimately, you want it to. And so therefore, it's important to put a smile on your face, because later on, your regret may not be there, because there's not going to be anything to regret if they don't buy your product or use your service. Okay, so I bet you're wondering now, Theresa, all right, you give me the 5 reasons why negativity disconnects me from my customer. But how in the world do I use those to turn it around and use it for my business? Well, I'm glad you asked. And I grabbed my paper because I want to make sure that I ask you these coaching questions correctly. Okay, first of all, ask yourself, does the situation that made you negative need to be handled right now? If it doesn't have to be handled right now, then be in front of your customers and put a smile on your face so that they get the best experience possible from you. Okay? The second question is, what can you do for 5 minutes to turn your mood around? In 5 minutes, how can you shift your mood from negative to positive? Here's your third question. How is that skill, because yes, it is now a skill, to be incorporated into your systems and your processes? Hence, the question I asked you from the very beginning. Do you have a procedure manual that includes turning a negative attitude into a positive attitude. If you are a manager or a business owner and you have employees that work for you, if they're having a bad day, do you then show them how they should turn that around for a moment? Do you have a procedure for yourself and take them in the back room, or do you have a mentor that could help them? What have you done in your business? Because I tell you, friends, it's the beginning of 2021 right now. Need I say more? The inauguration is just in 1 week. When I'm recording this, the inauguration is in 1 week. We still have to put a smile on our face, and we have to be in front of these customers or clients. And you know what? I commend you, because when I go out, if I venture out and pick up curbside, or I go and get my groceries put in the back of my car, or whatever happens, I want that positivity. And it is so hard for them because they're dealing with so much. So I commend you guys. I really do. And you know what? I guess I need to include myself in there too. So yes, ask yourself those questions and figure out in your own life and your own business as a business owner, an entrepreneur, how positivity really matters to your customers or your clients. And then message me. Message me below, email me, Theresa at theresaprim.com. Let me invite you to a support group that we have. It's called Resonate, and we meet on Thursdays. We meet 2 Thursdays a month at noon Eastern Time. That's 11 o'clock Central Time. We meet via Zoom, and it's a really awesome group where I'll bring you a story, a success story, a difficult situation that someone like you had, not a real life situation, but someone like you will turn it around. I'll bring you the successes, and then we share our stories with each other. And if you want to share, but it really helps a whole lot to be able to have a close-knit community that you can talk to. So I invite you to do that. So sign up below, and I'm happy to be here serving you today. So bye for now, Coach Theresa Prim.